Alright, response video to this, whatever, English, whatever, Gothy guy. I can't remember the name. I don't know why I can't, but anyway, some English pussy author guy that he named himself after. Philosopher or something, I don't know. Whatever. Apholism in Mendham's death cult. I mean, this is just, what is this? What? Would this Gothy guy do that kind of crap? Would he sit there and paraphrase something with just complete nonsense words? Number one, has nothing to do with death or occult. So right there, you're just a total liar, right? I mean, what? Not having a kid is dying? Jeez, you're retarded.
There is a significant difference between arguing for or against antinatalism as a philosophical position and actually being an activist, because
whatever, more nonsense. Yeah, don't. If you believe there's difference between believing in something and really believing in it. Yeah, right.
Ultimately, if you want to boil it down to the implications, activism in the direction of antinatalism taken to its extreme is murder. That disturbs.
Yeah, right. So this is more being. This is what being an intellectual is. Just finding words, completely perverting their meaning, using them for their emotional impact, and adding sound effects. That's how the intelligent people make arguments. But they don't say fuck, and they don't say you dirty, skanky, lousy, motherfucking cunt piece of shit, and so then it's all okay. Fuck you.
Me, and I don't think that I'm misinterpreting.
No, I think you're fucking butchering, mischaracterizing, distorting, and perverting, you fucking pervert.
It's one thing if you hate your life so much that you would want to end it, as opposed as I am to that.
Oh,
but
right.
To want to end all life because you're miserable really is deeply...
Yeah, right. You just don't get it, though, right? How did I get here, asshole? Right? Did I get here because I made me, I stirred me up in a bowl, and I popped out? No, I got here because some asshole like you decided to say, well, I can control the experiment. I have the authority to initiate something. It's the initiation. It's the imposition. You're not going to deal with that argument, but that's the real argument here. Do you have anything, any kind of license, besides saying a DNA molecule says so? Do you have anything else saying where you derive competence or authority to decide for another conscious being that life is sufficient to their purpose, that it is a game worth playing? Maybe you like having wars every 10 years. Maybe you like plagues, and maybe you like the prospect of environmental catastrophe that could be caused by even a small meteor impact. Maybe these are all things you enjoy. Maybe you like diarrhea. I don't fucking goddamn know. The idea is, though, do you have a right to presume I should like it? I should accept it. I should do this over and over and over again because assholes like you think it's a good idea. That's what I want you to defend, you little fucking weasel. That's what I'm arguing, you little fucking weasel. So deal with that fucking subject, you little fucking weasel.
Disturbing to me.
Well, fuck you.
No matter how you masquerade it under philosophical guises, let's not...
Oh yeah, what philosophical...
It's something psychological.
Damn. It's fucking
goddamn. Under philosophical...
Piss me off, YouTube. I mean, it's my, the computer's running a little slow. Yeah, I'm really pushing it a little. Anyway, philosophical disguises of what? I'm not the one using the jargon. I'm using 4 fucking words. Is that disguising and veiling and making everything elusive and incomprehensible? No, I don't think so. I think that's being about as upfront and straightforward as somebody can fucking goddamn be. I'm explaining how it's a DNA molecule, how it's basically contrived your entire psychology, that you are just a microbe with a fucking nuanced brain, alright, that makes you behave erratically and strangely because it was to your advantage to behave erratically and strangely. That's the way evolution works. Don't be predictable, then your fucking prey can't, the fucking predators can't eat you if you're unpredictable, right? And that's all we do. We're just in an unpredictability contest with a bunch of other unpredictable little fucking squirmies. You dumb shit. Now, how exactly is that veiling something in philosophical bullshit or jargon, asshole? The simple statement that there's no evidence that there's a God? Is that some kind of philosophically bold and nuanced and strange and bizarre and eccentric fucking proposition just made to confuse you? Where's your evidence of a God, shithead? Oh, that's right, you don't have one fucking shred of evidence. Yet you hold on to it. Why? You keep it in your back pocket. Why? Oh, that's right, because it gives you an excuse. It justifies your fucking ego, and that's all it does, asshole. You're the one fucking perverting your fucking psychology into philosophy, asshole. You're the insecure little weaselly asshole who needs to think he's something. Fuck you, douchebag.
Topical guises. Let's not pretend that something psychological isn't going on. That's being projected onto other people. I am miserable.
Projected how?
This world.
Projected how? How did I get miserable, asshole? Did it just fly out of nowhere? Oh no, that's right. It arose because I realized that everybody was full of fucking shit. They were using a bunch of bullshit excuses for everything. I'd say, why did their house burn down? Why did the tree fall on their house in the hurricane and kill the little baby? I ask the question, they say something stupid like, well, it's God's will. What the fuck is that? Alright, all they do is make excuses for everything. Right? The horror is all around you and people just keep whitewashing it away. Don't tell me that psychology is somehow a perversion. That's the fucking rational perspective, jackass. The irrational perspective is the whitewash, you stupid fuck. You're the one with the goddamn dick up your ass.
Is miserable. Do you really want to project your own limited epistemology upon the face of the entire globe and in fact...
God, I wish I could get these buttons to work. Yeah, exactly. So limited epistemology. So why don't you deal with that subject, fuck shit? All right, you're claiming there's something else. You're claiming there's a mystical something. Well, what the fuck is it? And until you have some evidence of it or some kind of rational argument describing it that doesn't rely on Professor Anton Mumbo Jumbo, then you have nothing. You have a sack of goddamn empty, fucking vacant nothing. A big pile of fucking nothing. And you're telling everybody else they should see it. You're the emperor wearing no clothes with a tiny fucking dick.
The entire universe. I think that is really quite presumptuous and wrong.
Oh, so it's not presumptuous of the breeders to say, well, I'm going to conduct a biological experiment that contains all these risks, these possibilities, okay, of what's going to happen to this thing, when it's going to die, how it's going to die, how it's going to live, what kind of torment it's going to go through, how its senses are going to be fucking bludgeoned, with some sort of potential horror. I'm going to take that risk for it. I'm going to pull a fucking straw and hand it to that fucker and say, there, you get what you get. And you don't see anything bold and arrogant in that attitude? You can't understand how that's bold and arrogant, you little fucker? You have no control over the experiment, yet you will impose the consequences on somebody else. It's like you building a nuclear sewage plant in your backyard. And then just saying, well, tough shit, neighbors, if it blows up. I'm willing to take the risk. Fuck you.
So I want to thank Etienne for explaining what exactly an atheist is, and apparently, it's not going to...
Oh, yeah, it's really tough watching those goddamn videos, right? You just watch one of the fucking 5 videos, right? They're 5 videos saying exactly pretty much the same thing from different subtle angles, right? And they just explain from the beginning to the end. It's not really that motherfucking complicated, jackass. It's about evolution and what evidence we actually do have in terms of describing what the fuck we are. We're fucking psychologies. That's it. fucking psychologies. All right, we eat and we fuck. That's the basic nature of the game: consumption and reproduction. We do it on in a closed system on an island. That means it's cannibalism, you dumb shit. Not very complicated. All right, and we do it through mechanisms of psychology, which is a force of attraction and repulsion built into us. We are motivated to move in certain directions based on the fact that we fear and we love. All right, not very fucking complicated, okay? And it's done subjectively and erroneously for some kind of notion of fit survival. All right, there. Was that so fucking complicated? Did you need somebody else to explain that to you? Is that so fucking obscure and bent and twisted and weird that you can't fucking understand it? No, I think it's pretty fucking straightforward and direct, and I wish you would deal with the fucking goddamn... Deal with that fucking truth, you stupid cunt.
Long, someone made a video about Gary's death cult, his suicide cult, his death cult, and really this is it. I mean, it's called the Etholists, and here we go. Gary is just escalating.
Yeah, right. So you're going, like I said, you're not insulting me with this rhetoric. You're insulting anybody else who sits there and has a common philosophy with anybody else. So everybody had a cult. Martin Luther King had a fucking, Negro freedom cult, right? You're gonna degrade and deride everybody who ever did anything as an organization. Mothers Against Drunk Driving was a fucking cult. Those evil bitches telling us we can't drink and kill their kids. I mean, fuck you, you weasel, you goddamn desperate shit-brained weasel. This fucking rhetoric, you couldn't even the only cult you could have is a cult full of pedophiles and faggots and weasels, you fucking goddamn prick. Sorry about the faggot thing.
Things from, from one point to the next in this program, leading to annihilation.
Now, leading to what's called a graceful exit. That's right. You quit experimenting. You quit playing a game you can't fucking win. You give up your silly ego notions that you're actually accomplishing something and you accept what life is. Okay? It's just a game created by a DNA molecule. A fucking molecule replicated 4 billion years ago. Not for a reason, not for a purpose, not to accomplish anything. And you're basically just saying, well, why endorse that process? Why keep the virus alive? That's all that's here. Okay? This is smallpox with little smiley faces on it. Yeah, we can smile. Happy smallpox. But that's all we are. We're smallpoxes. Alright? There's no reason for us to exist. We can do nothing but open the door to substantial and horrific harm.
And it just is sad to me.
Well, it's pitiful to me that this is what disguises itself as something well-read and educated and learned and supposedly would understand something called fucking logic. Yeah, fail, asshole.
So, to, I guess, give you my own perspective on this.
Fuck you.
I don't believe that life should be annihilated. A very close friend of mine.
Oh my God! Boring. Just had a little baby, blah 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 blah. This is what you did, asshole. I'll share my own perspective. I won't prove any of this crap. I won't make it a rational argument. I'll just slander other people, and I'll do it my little meek and mild and Mr. Rogers pussy shit fucking wimpy way, and say there. No, that's not good enough, shithead.
Whom I had the pleasure of meeting about a week ago. And I was holding him. He is a cute little baby.
Right, so everybody's supposed to find that charming. Everybody's supposed to find the idea of a cute little baby charming. And if they don't, they're broken. They're well, that's just wrong, that you don't love holding little babies and bouncing them on your knee and having their slobber fly into your eye. Fuck you!
And I just can't imagine why anyone would want to annihilate not only that baby, but...
Oh, well, really, again, you can't deal with the subject. The subject is your imposition. The subject is, why did she have the thing? What's her expectation? That it's not going to grow up into me? That I'm an impossibility? that it won't resent her motherfucking skanky cunt bastard bitch brain and say, what a fucking dumb ignorant bitch. She thought she could control this experiment? Who the fuck was she to think she could do biological experiments? Who the fuck is she? Where's her fucking degree? Where's her authority to decide to sit there and impose on me? Is that your theory?
All others in all life, it just is sad to me. I understand.
Yeah, it's pitiful to me that you can't get the FO list, right? You can't get it, right? What is life? Oh, reproduction. Yeah, it's like anti-reproduction, shithead. You don't keep doing it over and over and over. You don't keep imposing it. So I'm just going to have to change the name to the imposition. Something the imposition, because you people just will keep avoiding that word unless I throw it right in your face. I have to stick it right up your skanky little weasel nostrils.
Very well that there are all kinds of creatures that are perceived by human beings to be ugly and frightening that serve apparently no moral purpose.
Moral purpose? I'll just assume that was a faux pas of your... yeah, see, your eyes are even drifting because your brain is saying, holy shit, what the fuck am I talking? I'm talking on my ass. Moral purpose? Come on.
And I understand how evolution can seem haphazard and random.
Oh, but it's not really. Right? Because you have some sort of playbook that describes what evolution really is. Right? And it's not crude forces, it's somehow elegant forces. Oh, afraid not, asshole. Fail again.
And by implication, it's very easy to fall down, to glide down the slippery slope and declare...
Yeah, the logical slope. Okay, the logical linear path of rational thinking and actually realize, oh yeah, I get it. Okay, it's a system. Alright, and that's all it is. It's just a system. And this is how the little bits will evolve. And they could be made out of anything, and it's just a game theory all over the fucking place. And it has nowhere to fucking goddamn go. There is no ultimate vagina, to tickle in just the right way. There is none. The universe doesn't have any sensual organs for you to pleasure. It's not going to get off. There's nothing for us to accomplish here but to waste fucking energy.
That all life is purposeless, that our lives are meaningless, and that it's all about...
Yeah, 4 billion years. 4 billion years. Gazillion, gazillion, gazillion times the speed of light. Little survival creatures are the fodder for this slop. So we can watch American Idol on TV. I mean, get the fuck real. You can't get more pointless.
This strange addiction and cannibalism and, all of this stuff that Gary talks about, I don't believe that that's right. I believe that it's just one man projecting his own...
Oh, that's not an argument, asshole. I don't believe it's right. I'm not going to explain my Bugs Bunny counter theory, but I just don't believe that's correct. You're not saying anything. You're not going to make a counter argument that has something called a rational premise in it, or a rational argument, or a rational conclusion. You're just going to slander, you little prick.
Bad experiences and equally negative interpretations onto all of life, and I just don't believe that is the way that most people would interpret their lives.
Who cares how they're interpreting their lives? Again, this is a rational argument about what life is. Who's to judge? Everybody's to judge, but the requirement when you go to judge, when you go to be a judge, is that you have to be rational. You have to rationally balance the evidence. All right, so give me your rationally balanced argument. You're not doing that, jackass. You're not. So rationally balance the arguments. Life is a DNA molecule, no brain, no purpose, no accomplishment, no objective, no nothing but addiction and the satisfaction of that addiction. So yes, a little smile is on the heroin addict's face once in a while, but that doesn't mean it's a good goddamn thing. Yeah, give me your counter argument, shit for brains.
I think that we need to keep Gary away from the red button because personally I want to keep things going to see how they turn out. within my lifetime.
Well, whatever. So if they turn out to be World War III, okay, 3 billion people dead, starvation, radiation sickness, horrible, awful, just awfully disgusting. What are you going to say? Oh, gee, I guess Gary was right. Is that going to be your solution to their suffering? Oh, I guess I was wrong. So, sorry I voted for that keeping going thing. Yeah, sorry. That's how you're going to undo? That's how you're going to compensate? So that's going to be all you got. That's all you're going to have in your fucking bag of responses, right? Because you took the risk. Fuck you. That's not good enough. All right, just like Fukushima, you know, they didn't have anything in place to take care of the problem. They didn't have anything in place to prevent the problem, like a backup generator, and they didn't have anything in place to clean up the mess. Right? And you're the same way. You're saying, let's just keep recklessly rolling, and I don't give a fuck what the end game is. Fuck you.
I'm sure that future generations will want the same thing.
Well, you're sure. Well, there, okay, then there's no problem. You're sure that they're all going to appreciate that you decide to put them in this stupid position. I'm sure I'm not appreciative of my parents' decision and the psychology of the culture that propelled them in their direction. I'm quite goddamn sure I'm not pleased at all that these ignorant motherfuckers keep thinking they're accomplishing something. It doesn't please me one fucking goddamn bit. So again, it's your argument that I'm not going to happen again. I would like to believe that, but I think that's a lie. I think that's just something you made up. I am going to happen again. All right? Dissension and rejection and repulsion and disgust and anger is going to exist again because you assholes keep thinking you have control over this fucking experiment. And you don't.
At large. That isn't to say that there isn't suffering. I'm painfully aware of it. We all
Oh, no, of course you're not painfully aware of it. I'm painfully aware of it. All right? You've acknowledged that. Okay? Life doesn't make you nauseous and want to fucking goddamn puke down people's eye sockets. Because you think it's all lottie-dottie, fat little slobbery baby. And you get little gooey face. All right, look, maybe I can molest it when it's 5 years old. All right, maybe that's what's going through your perverted, sick, goddamn psychology, but it's not going through mine. All right, so again, don't presume to tell me, oh, I know there's so... No, you don't know it. I know it. I'm the one experiencing, asshole. All right, you're the one saying everything's just fine. I got my pile of books. Fuck you. I guess I have to deal with that. All right, we'll finish this up. Yeah, try to anyway. All right, come on. Talk. Talk.
We're all part of it, but we're all in this together, as I've often said. All it takes is one person reaching out to others.
Look, all this, we're all in this together is really nice if you're looking at it the right way. Like, you know, we're all sensitive creatures. We ought to look out for the welfare of all the sensitive creatures. We shouldn't be imposing on each other. Now, if you're going to use it that way, then fine. If we're all in this together means, oh, we've decided to go invade Iraq and kill people and fuck up the world, well, then we're not in this together, okay? I'm not in your fucking plan for the future, okay? Your perpetuate this game bullshit. No, we're not all in that together, okay? That's your crime, your fucking sin, shithead. All right, that's you should pay the price. You should be strung the fuck up, all right, and have the worst imposed on you. If you're willing to take the goddamn risk, okay, then the risk should fall on you. Come on. Come on.
That we're generally a pretty generous bunch. You know, reach out, ask for some help. You're not alone. None of us.
Look, fucking goddamn, go to hell with your fucking goddamn patronizing puke psychology bullshit. Alright, it's a philosophical argument, jackass. Make a rational response to that, or shut the fuck up. Choke on your own goddamn putrid goddamn nose hair, you fucking cunt.
None of us. And I personally think when I reflect on my own life. But for whatever reason that I'm in the position that I'm in, I'm here. I don't know why it wasn't someone else, but it was me. And I'm pretty privileged.
Yeah, what does this have to do again with anything? Oh yeah, that's right. It has absolutely nothing to do with people's decision to perpetuate it, to create more of it, to maintain the game. Okay, to keep all the little scurvy animals fucking eating each other for another billion years. That's the fucking subject, jackass. Whether it's a good idea, whether life can accomplish anything more in 5 billion years than it didn't accomplish in 4 billion years. Alright? Whether this fucking redundancy, the silly cheese-chasing, bullshit, circular game of life, alright, eat your own ass for billions of years, makes any goddamn sense, or whether we should just gracefully turn the fucking key, okay, and say, let's turn this piece of shit engine off, okay, because all that's flying out of it is blood and guts and fucking superficial, trivial, happy, glitter. Glitter, blood, and guts. What's the fucking point? We don't need this thing running.
I admit that, but I'm not sorry for it. I'm not apologetic for it. I would
exactly. So again, like I said, then you should.
But I've been dealt a particular
if I was the justice force of the universe,
I can't give someone my perspective.
If I was the justice force of the universe, then you would get the ALS. You'd get every kind of horrid, disgusting thing would happen to you. Okay? To you, fucker. Alright? If I had the capacity to dole out justice, you fucking straw pickers would be the first ones. You'd get every short straw would be put right up your motherfucking ass. As hard as possible. You should die of leukemia 1,000,000 times. That's what should happen to you. 1,000,000 fucking times. I mean, that's probably why they invented hell and this idea of eternal fucking torment. Is that, yeah, you should experience all the horror that you are dumping on sentient creatures with this goddamn laissez-faire, I'll do whatever the fuck I want because I'm here. Fuck you. This is serious business, shithead. Right now, serious shit is happening to sentient beings. Serious fucking shit. Alright? They're not sitting in a comfy chair in their little fucking book-laden office saying, I'm going to talk shit out of my ass. No, what they're doing right now, they're suffering. They're screaming. They're bent over in horrific pain. That's what they're fucking doing, you stupid shit.
But I can try to explain it. As you know, I'm a philosopher. But I'm very
You're a fucking weasel.
I work during the day. Not to work for someone else and to make money. That really isn't why I do it. I work to create things. And then at night I go home and I read.
I work to create things. What does that mean, you stupid fuck? I mean, if you're going to sit there and open this door, you ought at least to be a little more enlightening in terms of you think this is some sort of meaningful and something worthy of mention, then it should be a little more explicit. Because that sounds like a pile of crap to me.
Philosophy. I reflect on what I've tried out in the empirical world to see what theories, what speculations dovetail with actual experience and what don't, and I make progress this way. So I drift constantly between abstraction through philosophy and reification through concrete experience.
Whatever that means again. And so you're the one talking about veiling things in a bunch of psychobabble, and that's all this is. This is just philosophical diarrhea. This isn't anything real. Get to the subject. The subject is the origins of life on Earth. Okay, and its potential to accomplish something. That's the fucking subject, jackass. Not that fucking elusive.
Day by day. And my own particular personality is such that I try to make a difference by creating things and by motivating others to help me create things, to amplify my own ability.
Well, what does that all mean? What the fuck does that mean? You run a cult? What the fuck? Can I call it a cult? I don't know what it is, but it sounds like a cult. Yeah, I'll just do that. You're a cult leader by... No, I don't think you could lead a cult, actually. A cult of what, 7-year-old Girl Scouts?
to self-actualize in this way and to help actualize the potential of others. And this is fun to me. So I'm an entrepreneur. I mean, that's what I do.
Oh, what a charming. That means one of my favorite words. I'm a selfish prick is all that means. I'm an entrepreneur. Oh, you're a for-profit taker in the world. You own something and you extract your fucking cut for doing nothing. That's what entrepreneurs do, shithead.
I make money, but I create things in the process of doing so. And I find really amazing people, and this isn't very...
This is useless drivel. That's what this fucking goddamn is. What do you make? What is it that you do? You make stools so the little kids can get up higher so you can molest them properly? What the fuck do you do?
This isn't very typical. It's a rare thing by definition because there aren't many amazingly talented people within a particular sphere, my own being software. Every once in a while I find them, and every once in a while I grab them, I pull them aside, I explain to them what the possibilities are, I try to understand what they're...
Oh, please, could you just keep being vague and just completely irrelevant? Is the whole video like this, the rest of it?
Well, let's jump ahead. I only got 5 minutes left.
I ain't gonna put up with this mush.
This is something that motivates me personally.
Who cares?
But many things motivate many different people. And part of the problem, I think, in self-actualizing is that you don't necessarily know what's out there.
Look, self-actualization is just coming to terms with the fact that you're a need machine, right? That's all. You just say, okay, I need things. All right? I have a certain need character of my own. There's a world with other need machines in it. I'm going to have to interact with them. Now, all I have to do is figure out, well, what's an acceptable exchange rate? How much of my need am I going to get satisfied at how much expense to them in the future, right? And then you just say, okay, can I make a life for myself out of this mush, right? I mean, your ego is completely, not completely, wrong word. You can't actualize the basic core of it, because then there's no motivation. The only thing that motivates you is some sense of unactualization, right? So all you can do is be comfortable with some sense of deprivation, some sense of want, some component of it that just stays with you and propels you into the next day. Something like that.
Worse, the environment that you're in almost conspires against you to prevent you from taking your talents and actualizing them. Now, let me say that I think that
Oh, take your talents and actualize them. I mean, come on. Some people don't have any. Their only talent is being a big, fat, smelly tub of shit.
He's very talented, he's very smart. There's no question about that.
There's just absolutely no point in an asshole, an idiot, who can't fundamentally even understand something simple like you watch a 10-minute video to understand a subject before you comment on it. I mean, there are only 10-minute videos on the FLS channel, right? 12 at the most? I think they're 10. Well, actually, it doesn't matter. But you watch one of those, and then, okay, you actually take the key components, the key arguments in those videos that are called FLism, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I mean, you just need to watch one of them. And then you argue the actual points made in the video. Now, you're too stupid to figure out how to do that. So why would I care what your fucking opinion is of how smart Gary is? Because you can't be capable of even understanding what a Gary is if you can't figure out that simple concept that before you open your stupid gob, you might want to just watch one 10-minute video.
But the problem is that he's putting his gifts to use in a negative manner rather than a positive one.
Well, whatever. Again, that's just jargon. That's just bullshit, right? Positive, negative. Unless you're going to make a rational argument how you somehow know you have a corner on the market of positive perception. You know what balanced is. You know what correct is. Is that something you have to know where the neutral is before you can start declaring what's positive and what's negative, asshole. Okay? Lots of people found World War II perfectly acceptable. Okay? Is that because they had the right positive attitude? You stupid shit? Was it just the poo-pooers and the naysayers and the negatories that said, oh, this is unacceptable? Oh, no, it shouldn't be unacceptable to anyone. No one should kill themselves over a war that kills 50 million people. No one should find that unacceptable and jump out a window with a noose around their neck. Of course not. That's not the proper reaction. The proper reaction is to eat your fucking cornflakes, and buy your iPod. They didn't have iPods, but you know what I mean.
And I think that this has to do with a lifetime of negative experiences. Possibly abusive ones. I really don't know. I'm just...
You're doing that shit again where you speculate on somebody else's life. Fuck you, you little goddamn pedophile weasel. Okay, I'm going to call you that. Pedophile weasel. I'll just make up shit about your life. This is the third video you've made where you've injected yourself into my personal life. I find it really fucking offensive, you little fucking weasel. You little fucking child. You little fucking goddamn fucker of children, okay? You fuck children. You desire to fuck children. You imagine fucking children. You imagine sucking on the little child balls. You imagine it. You visualize it. You're desperate for it. You're so hungry for it. Fuck you, you cunt. Stay the fuck out of my personal life, you little fucking piece of shit. Alright, make a goddamn argument about a death cult. Okay, you stupid fucking cunt. Make an argument about ephilism, you fucking cunt. And stay the fuck away from slandering my psychology with your goddamn vacant, no evidence whatsoever, your made-up theories about what motivates me. I've made 3,000 videos. I made it goddamn clear what motivates me, you fucking cunt, and you have no right to make this shit up.
Makes some sense, wouldn't it? Because I don't think that people are born that way. You know, and imagine having a history of abuse, and you grow up, and you don't trust the environment, you don't trust the people in it, you think very little of them. You've been harmed possibly by your parents, abused.
Oh, fuck you. Just fuck you in this shit, okay? I'm not playing this any further, but this is just bullshit, asshole. Make a goddamn argument to the philosophical proposition, which is that life has no purpose and comes at an extraordinarily high cost. That it can accomplish absolutely nothing. It's essentially manufacturing a car that has no wheels, that has no seats, that has no steering wheel, just an engine that wastes gas. And somebody has theorized that it might be a good idea to turn the fucking thing off. There, that's the argument, shithead. Deal with that, and then drop the fuck goddamn dead. You stupid weasel. Fuck you. Fuck you.